Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to our Pokemon Sword and Shield. Last time, we concluded the rest of the Swords of Justice arc, and this time, we are back to the primary story here of the Crown Tundra. Finally progressing this a little bit since we've done more or less everything else here. So, heading up here, we heard the mayor. Oh, have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest? It said it has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the little seed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you're interested in such things, but come then, follow me. Out of the bloody cold. An old book I read long ago said that the king's little seed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the seed so desired. I think it's best you search on the bookshelf over there to see if you want to find out more. Alright then, so heading on over here we ourselves a Carbank. Carbank, yeah, we sure better. Alright then, all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. So here we get ourselves a bunch of different lore things we can do. So King of Bountiful Harvest, great Pokemon brought abundance in our cold land. Swept with the right hand, land would be blanket of the bountiful greens. With the left hand, fruits of field ripen and grow heavy. Great crown of green gleaming. The king galloped across the land, proud steed. The footsteps buds would burst from the soil. Rich life was born across the region. Alright then. Proud steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two became one for a time, combining their strength to create a force in a single night. The Sprout steed had become a wild thing once, ravaging village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. For each among us who claims the steed's hide was black in midnight gloom, in which ghosts appear, there's another who claims that it was white as the black as solid ice. No life can say what's the truth. Alright, Reigns of Unity. So these reigns did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reigns, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, and thanks to the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse to the king and one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together and bind us in faith. Alright, let the secrets of this sacred herb be passed down from parent to grandchild and never be forgotten. Yeah, about that. Hardy cross for the tundra. Well, carrots may grow in the Crown Tundra. They have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath heaps of soil, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When they grow in tacks closer to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Alright then, shade root carrots are the favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon tend to like in ice root carrots. According to the old fairy tales, the seed the Bountiful Harvest rode upon both of these variants, or perhaps one or the other. So a bit of contradicting stuff there. Alright then. Try the Freezington Snow Samba. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here on the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with every passing year? While it's tempting to stay indoors where it is cozy, don't forget to move that body too. Try the Freezington Snow Samba today, and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe, and freeze! And then we pop up and start do once more. Form a circle with friends, don't be shy, the Snow Samba will keep you young at heart. Alright then, town records. Freezington souvenir brainstorming sessions. Minutes taken by the town's tourism lead. We've got a bunch of submissions in our last round, so thanks to all those who contributed ideas. We settled on an idea for new Freezington souvenir sure to lure in more visitors. A shirt featuring our King of Bountiful Harvest. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep the design costs low too. Alright then. Well, that was a bunch of reading there. Alright, if you want to read more about the little seed, we managed to find some information. We need to get some carrots and plant them somewhere. Well, looks like the king's back. Yep, we found some info. Hey, Peony, are you ready for a out-of-body experience? Or I guess in-a-body experience, I guess. Alright then. So let's get on over here and see what Calyrex wants to say. Oh, Peony! Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone was calling me. Was it you? Huh? Human child, were you able to find something about my little steed? Yes. You say you found out something about my little steed could not resist. It's been long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my little steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my little steed would find so irresistible? So, it would be the fame shirt, probably carrots. Oh, carrots to say. Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some of the crops. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crops must have been carrots. I am your human child. What we must do now is clear. If you're able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my little seed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Alright then. So now we need to go get some carrots. So we could have bought the carrots a long time ago, but I kind of held off. So here is where you are required to have some Dianite ore. If you do not have Dianite ore, then you cannot progress the storyline because this guy is hoarding them all for 8 Dianite ore. So here you go, you dirty scalper. Oh, wonderful. This is plenty. Now we can, bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge. Here, take the seeds as promised. Alright then. There we go. We got ourselves a bag of carrots. So now we'll be able to plant some stuff. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the village's fields. Now, these fields are for our own crops. Alright then. So sadly we can't plant them here, but maybe Calyrex will let us know where we should bury them. Hello there, Peony, possessed by a ghost. Have you found the carrots, human child? By the sauce. You say that you have the carrot seeds. That strange bag contains seeds of carrots. Your humans never stopped adapting and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in the tundra mine? I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is in a field covered in pristine snow. And the other spot is in a field by gravestones, where those 2 moved were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask you to choose a field and plant those seeds. What in the? It seems to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. Take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Very convenient. Alright then. Alright, upon hearing the story, we will grow carrot seeds. We have 2 destinations to do so. So now then, with the carrots, we have 2 choices we can do here. This next step will determine how the rest of the DLC will go. So this is a split decision, meaning that the rest of the route will be split up between 2. The events will play out the same, however though, the resulting events will be different. So, I'm just going to be giving you a quick summary now of what to expect. If you were to go down the snowbank route, you'll be going after a Pokemon that's pretty slow, pretty good all things considered. It's a pretty powerful Ice-type Pokemon. While it's extremely slow, it's a very powerful physical attacker that hits very hard. Alternatively, going to the old cemetery will lead you to a powerful Ghost-type Pokemon, While its move pool is kind of crappy, it more than makes up for it by having a very good special attack and speed stat, making it a very powerful special sweeper. So, if you want to go for a bulky physical attacker, Snowside Slope. If you want to go for a special sweeper, head to Old Cemetery. So, we have two options we can go for. As for this, though, we'll be heading to the Old Cemetery. What do you mean I can't fly there yet? Meh. Nanny, sing the song about the King of Seed Pokemon. Of course, my dear, I'd love to. Ice roots, carrots, cold as ice, munched up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as gleam, crunched by the bully in the ghastly goom. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, like Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. Useless cutscenes! Hooray! So I'll be going down the ghostly route. You can go down the icy route too. I'll pretty much summarize the events that go on, but more or less things are going to be the same, just one different Pokemon within it. So, with this all done, now we're heading down the slope once again, and heading on into the graveyard of sorts. Hello there, Stonejourner. Yeah, I do kind of like this this part. I mean, yeah, I was kind of well there because in order to get the Dynite Ore, you either have to go through max raid adventures to deal with terrible AI, or farm the max raid dens. However, though, thankfully the events dens are more than plentiful. So, heading on here to the garden here. Did I read the statue? I guess not. Okay, let me read the statue. Green flourish once more to the village. Red soil bear foil. Once more, we'll call visitor a king in appreciation. Our village had once been plagued by a ruffian that ran rampant through the fields, devouring crowds as it pleased. But the king, resplendent in his full power, suddenly spoke for us in our tongue, vowing to rein in the ruffian. Thought I'd note that lore there, since I don't think I actually highlighted it yet. Alright, then so, let's go ahead and plant the seeds. I see you've reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal seed would often partake in this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my seed preferred, it must have been ghost typed, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. I'll ask you once more. Are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant the seeds? You cannot get the other Pokemon. You are locked into this for the rest of the route. Alright, branching path lines. Very well, then I ask you to plant the seeds. Very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it is time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. You planted so many seeds, yet my powers could only get one to grow. To think I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it'll be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask you to pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. Alright then, let's pull the carrot out. 1, 2, and... oh! Alright then. It's a pretty gloomy carrot. Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring my little seed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my little seed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. What? Spectrier, my little steed, is it truly you? That glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. It is my belief that when my steed picked up on the scent of the carrots, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging by the direction it ran off in, it must be headed toward the village in an attempt to pillage the carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. I see you're taking a peony with you. Alright then, but Spectrier is heading off to the village, so now we need to head back to the village, so prepare yourself for either a ghost type or an ice type Pokemon. Alright then, so heading on here. Oh, my speed is endangering the villagers, but I'm too weak. Please, human child, I beg you, please save the village. Peony, you want to help? No? Okay, so let's head after this Spectre. Stop. Whoa there. Alright then, so Spectrier is after our Shade Root Carrot. Anyway, Spectrier is level 75, Grimday for the ability from the Thrash, Double Edge, Disable, and Nasty Paw. Supposedly, I couldn't find much information about these Pokemon. Otherwise, Gastrier if you playing it in the snow area, level 75, Grenade for the ability from his Taunt, Double Edge, Sword Stance, and Icicle Crash. So yeah, so thing about these Pokemon, Spectrier, if the notes are true, it should be a joke. Nope, Double Kick. Yeah, Spectrier is not a very good Pokemon, move-wise. Alright, you do have Thrash. Well, that was not too bad. Good motor, discharge all over it. Yeah, not too hard of a fight. I think that Glastrier is a harder fight just because it has Icicle Crash. Yeah, didn't use any special type moves, which is a little bit of relief because otherwise it would have been a nasty setup and sweep. Are you alright? Yes. It feels like something stepped in to save me. Oh, kind visitor. How could I possibly thank you for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Well, it reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tales, the little steed of the king. Ah, but no doubt I'm overthinking things. What's that you have there? Is that a tuft with a black mane hair? In fairy tales, it is said that weaving the hair of the little steed together with the radiant blossom grown by the king, it is possible to create the Reins of Unity, which links the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the Reins of Unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, I can't spend all day mussing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could very well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, young kind traveler. Alright, Calyrex, what do you want? Unnecessarily long up hand times for camera. Hooray, I guess. Alright, Calyrex, what's up? You have made thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order. We need a flower. What's that? We can make a set of reins with the mane hair from my loyal steed, and a flower that I can grow. A flower. Yes, but of course. I'd assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I spent too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. There is only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Take this, human child. And we have the radiant petal. Alright then, it radiates faint light. It shames me to admit it, but the whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask you that you use it to try to create the reins of unity. The descendants of the family who once made the reins should still live in the village. I put my hopes on you, human child. Alright then, so now we need to find someone that can make it. Who might make it? Would you happen to know how to make it? No? Well, you're selling your Pokeballs and such. Alright, would you know it since you know the song? I don't know, talk to everyone in the village, seem pretty friendly. I'm not Cosmog. I'm trying to remember, I think it's the mayor who could do it. I mean, they'll probably just pan to the camera anyways. Alright. Hey, Mayor, wanna help? Hello again. Savior of the village. Come to do some more reading. Not this time. I beg your pardon. You want me to make a set of the Reins of Unity? Well, I say that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad were still around, he'd be able to make you a set. But unfortunately, we've no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more, I doubt you have the flower you need to forge a set of the reins. I got a petal at least. Is that a petal from the radiant flower? If so, would that not mean the King of Bountiful Harvest has truly... No, I dare hope not. If I recall, my ancestors made the reins of unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There are two key materials, a flower and the hairs from a Pokemon. I'm afraid those old traditions have long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse a favor of such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. I can't promise this will turn out well, but as the ones my great-granddad would have made. But time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. I'm afraid it hasn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose it'd take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry, truly I am. Oi, Mr. Mayor! That water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief. We're in the middle of something. The pair of you seem awfully gloomy. Mayor tried. What? Is that all? So, all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a mo. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now what am I supposed to do with them? If I be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from legends. Blossom woven round and around, a little gift and mainsail bound. Steady on, old bloke. The singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Yeah! All finished. Have a look. Think'll do? I think it'll do just nicely. Alright then, for the shine when you hold them in light, the people of old times presented these to the kings of Bountiful Harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. These rings of unity are a spitting image of those in my family's tales. Yeah! I don't sue all my dear rebellious daughter's clothing for nothing, you know. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly, Chief. In any case, it seems you've gotten the rings you need. Isn't that just smashing? Well, I guess Peony, your mind control wasn't for nothing. How about, Chief? How's my student saved the day? I think so. If he was able to make a set of rings of unity, surely that tough black mane hair, that reed and petal must have been genuine. No, impossible. First I thought, oh. Well, maybe perhaps the past is coming back to the present. Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself up with a good hot shower at our base. But the water coming out was ice cold. I got ultra mega surprised and jumped out. Rah! Human child, we're able to make the Reigns of Unity. You bet. Oh joy, what glorious news. I have some good news of my own. I was finally able to track down my little steed. Spectrier is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It is a place where my little steed and I spent much time together. I had been avoiding the place as I feared I might get trapped in my own nostalgia. Why has the little steed made the shrine its home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain to the north. Bring the carrot and the reins you need and meet me there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel you're ready. I'm counting on you, child. And Calyrex took Peony. Alright then. So now, our destination lies at the summit, the Crown Shrine. Next time, Pokemon Sword and Shield. We head up to the summit of the Crown Shrine and kind of wrap up this DLC. I will see you all then.